So there's seasons to running this business on the Turo platform and really being able to get bookings, optimize your listings and your bookings, continuously see where the slow seasons are and where the really busy seasons are. During the slow seasons, you want to optimize and make sure you're getting the most out of that season, right? Just to make the most profit and make sure things are getting out there. In the quick seasons, you want to be able to make sure your prices are increased so you can maximize the profits in all your cars being booked. I've experienced both. We've been on the Turo platform for over 15, maybe 16 months now. I think a little bit more. Yeah, about a year and a half almost. So it's been amazing. Over 1,000 trips on the platform, over 20 plus vehicles as a Las Vegas Turo power host. It's been fun. And let me just share this real quick. I'm not new at business. I've been doing business for over a decade. Okay, we've had a lot of successful different brands, e-com space, agency space, and also different things, investments that I'm working on. And I just decided to hop into Turo. That's why we went pretty deep. And I wouldn't recommend the average person to do it. Now, when it comes to building systems and the principles behind business, they're pretty similar, implementing them into different industries. So everything I've been sharing on the last, again, almost 18 months actually on this platform has been a game changer to learning a brand new industry. I love solving problems. A lot of these people that are out there, they haven't started business, so it's hard. It's tough. I've seen a lot of people quit in this industry. Anyways, I want to be able to share just a few things on how to get more bookings, okay? How to get more bookings. Most people that listen to this stuff, it's not going to make sense to them. They're going to want the quick fix, the answers. A lot of stuff I share has to do with systems, strategy, and the ability to really maximize and really get good at business. Like, I don't think a lot of people have built up the business acumen to be able, and acumen, the wisdom, the understanding. It takes time. And there's a lot of pressure in the industry, especially in this car rental industry. It's a little different compared to what I'm used to in the other online spaces. So let's talk real quick, and then I'm going to share you guys how to really optimize this season. Let me just encourage y'all. I truly believe in the next few years, as I'm shooting this video, that this car rental industry with Turo, I really believe it's going to boom. There's going to be a drastic shift in people being blessed that continue to stay on the system or in the platform. It's just proven time to time. Again, it's just part of what I'm discerning based on the industry. I mean, I'm already in a blessed city to run this. You know, people call it Sin City, Las Vegas. It's a blessed city, just projecting this business to be in this industry. And there's a lot of Turo hosts out here. So I just want to be able to share that part of like what I believe and lift you guys up. But also just know in business, there's always going to be winter seasons, winter moments. So you're always preparing during spring, summer, right? We're planting during the planting season, and then we're harvesting in the later seasons. And this is just seasons of life. If y'all don't believe this stuff, man, you could talk to any high level type of business guru or people that have been doing this for decades. They understand this. And I've been able to learn from so many people. And it's not just something I've learned, I've experienced. I want to be able to just share that business is in seasons, and you'll get to learn through the highs, the lows, through it all. So if you're going through a drought or a slower season, really pull back, optimize, look at what things you can improve on, right? You got to acknowledge that the problem's there, but what are the solutions? I'll give you guys some practical solutions right here. So I'm only talking about winter seasons, okay? There's two types of people that are hosts on the platforms, and there's probably several types, but I want to talk about these two camps right now. The first type, and both of them, they've bought the cars at a higher price, okay? In these last couple of years, people have got in, they bought cars more than what they're actually worth. So the two types of people, the first one is the person during a slow season, a winter season, that's on the platform in this moment, and they're completely just taking a loss. They can't compete with daily rates. If they put it a little bit higher to the point where it's finally getting paid off or trying to, it's not going to work, and they're taking a loss. You're going negative this month because you purchased the car more than it's worth, car notes, all that stuff, total loss. So you have these types of people. The second type of person is the one that bought, the person that bought the car more than what it's worth, but now they're just breaking even. And this is where people get into panic. Some people don't. I mean, these are the type of people that, obviously the people that are total lossing, right? They're taking a loss. They're going to panic. It's their fight or flight. That's, that stress that comes in. Most business owners, depending on the level of risk and stress, this is what's going to test you. But you have the second person that is breaking even. And they're breaking even just to break even. Like, I just want my car note paid off, and that's it. right? And I did a interview with Houston, or not an interview, but I did a response to his interview, and I heard, and I said, yeah, that makes sense. I totally agree with it. He said there's going to be people that don't know how to price these vehicles, right? That go onto the platform and said, oh, well, I'm just going to try to, break even. As long as I break even, I'm okay. And that's usually how it is, because not many people have the intellect or the wisdom in the industry. And I'll be honest, I didn't either. I had to learn through all this. Okay. Me and my partner, we had to learn and we had to test through all this stuff just to finally understand where we're at. But again, this is kind of normal for the industry. So don't feel bad if you don't understand it. You'll learn along the way. You'll gain more experience. Will you take losses? Will you have learning curves that are going to cost you money? Of course. Of course. So it's going to be able to cost you money. I once heard this, that experience is a hard teacher. Experience is a hard teacher. Wisdom is the best teacher. Okay. So when I go through experience, yeah, I'm going to experience it, and then I'm going to reap the benefits of my lack of knowledge, my lack of wisdom. Experience is a hard teacher, but true wisdom is the best teacher, getting wisdom. Okay. And we could talk about that, but I just want to share this because you might be in one of these boats if you're going through a dry season, I call it, or a winter season, a winter moment. But let's talk about the solution of how to be able to make sure to optimize to at least get through this season. I know there's some people that are just like, I just need to get through this season. I've talked to so many different Turo hosts out there. So I want to encourage y'all and get you guys through this season to just see there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you just keep pressing, keep learning, and you might have to work some extra hustles and side work just to pay it off because Turo's slower, whatever you got to do. But I hope these keys help you optimize your listings. So how do I get more bookings during a dry season, a winter season? What are some keys to this? Well, first off, the first thing we did was we cut in half our airport drop-offs. We used to really just do airport drop-offs for the max, which is $120. We cut it in half to $60 just to compete with the market. Yes, I know. Exposing our strategy, and I hope you guys use it. If you guys really aren't experiencing any bookings, and the moment we did that, we got some early bookings already in December going through this. And I'll tell y'all again, December last year wasn't our highest month. It was our lowest that whole year. So we're already preparing. And obviously, if we're starting to get way more booked, we'll optimize that. Okay, we'll increase it more. But we did get a lot of bookings from the airport. Now, a few things that Turo looks at, or how I believe the algorithm based on just research and what I've seen across the board. Number one is availability of the cars. Number two is location based. A lot of people are coming from Vegas, so I know a lot of people, or from the airport into Vegas. So I know a lot of people that are flying in, they're looking for something location based. So a lot of people that are right by the airport, man, they have a greater advantage. We're not, but we're still getting bookings. So number two is location. Number three is reviews, feedbacks, and ratings from guests. Make sure you have a really, really great performance all around. We got a 4.99 on our profile. The next three are pretty much power host status. So they look at these, and you'll see if you're a power host, you'll be able to see these in your, I think it's under your business tab. So response rate, acceptance rate, and commitment rate. Response rate, the amount, are you responding to every message? Commitment rate, are you saying yes to every single booking? Sometimes you got to cancel, I get it, but how's your commitment rate? And then the last thing is your acceptance rate. When people book outside of our location, we got to see if we're going to accept it. Okay, and we accept pretty much most of them. So we accept most of them, and we rarely cancel. So these are all things you want to be able to maximize and optimize. And of course, I did a whole video, I'll probably link it at the end, on pricing and how to just optimize pricing, the keys around that. But pricing is definitely key to all this. I'm giving you guys just a few things we're doing and how to make sure that your vehicles are being seen. Yes, take good photos. Yes, make sure it's marketable. You have a good bio and all that. But really, these are just little things to make sure that your availability, and I get it, some people aren't available because they're just starting this as a side hustle. You guys don't have all day, most of the day. But I know based on availability, you'll be competing with others that have availability as well. If you're blocking your car out for the next like 12 hours of the day, they can't do it next day. Usually every week we get a good handful amount of people that book same day. So we're able to be really blessed to have that opportunity that people can book from us from within 2 to 3 hours. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I know there's some things you guys can really take from here, nuggets. This is how my mind works. This is how to run a fleet And this is how my mind works for just like every type of business. If you guys want to learn more about the other stuff, I'm doing a new series on just Amazon as well. My whole biz on there we've been doing for a couple years now. You guys can check that. I'm doing a brand new case study. Pretty cool to see that case study go. Watch this video. Watch this video right here on how to increase pricing. It's mainly on just pricing. I'm sure you guys will get some nuggets, some things that I share over and over again. Implement it. Do it. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be blessed. Take care. Bye-bye.